Hello and welcome back to Alma Missouri. Right, we're just going to get the roller out so that we can roll the field that we did in the last episode. Field 2. And we're just going to check to see whether courseplay will work on that. Get this set up on a worker. I can't see any reason why it shouldn't work. We've pretty well defined the field, so it really should pick it up. Just get down there and see how it works out. I mean, it is an odd-shaped field, but I don't think it should be too much of a problem. Right, let's get that done. I tell you what we'll do. We'll go up to this marker at the top here. We'll just sell that. Get it out of the way. This is the little ingress into this field of silt. Silty clay, should I say. I want to sell that. Yep, that's done. Alright. Let's go and see if courseplay will work now. Get in there. Where we do courseplay. So create a job. Right, so we can see the field is marked out. Right. First waypoint, that's perfect. So why? I think because of the narrow bottom part of it, I'm only going to put in 2 headlands. We won't start it from the center, we'll start it from the headlands. That looks okay. And we'll generate a... Can I do this, mate? Okay, let's just try again. Hey, create a job. First waypoint. And then Y, field generator, just put 1 headland in, see how that works. That's strange. Maybe it's just not in the right area, so let's just go back a little bit. Let's try again. Create the job, so we're in the field. Just do the 1 headland. There we go. Now it's generated the field. It generated the course. I don't know why it wouldn't do it further up the... Maybe it's just because it wasn't... it didn't recognize the bottom area. I don't know. No idea. Start the job. Seems to be setting up. Oh, it's probably going to hit a couple cones. Look. That's okay. Seems to be doing all right. Leave it to do its job. We'll then start working on field 3 while it trundles along. We'll check on it every now and again, see how it's doing. Right, let's go. Skip onto here. Put the plough on so we can create the other field. We'll have to do a bit of reclaiming of boundaries. Shouldn't take too long. Right, so where are we now? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the far end. Or the bottom of what will be the bottom of field 3. So I think we'll start from about here somewhere. See how close we can get to. Just want to open that. Want to get on the 270 degrees from around about here. So what are we at? 280. Are we going down? Yeah. So I'm looking at the little map on the bottom left hand side, trying to get that to 270 degrees. It'll give us a nice squarish edge on this side. Getting there. There we go. So let's just take that back a bit. Got the whole field in. That's about it. We need to create fields. So there we go. It's going to create a little bit of a problem down here. That's alright. Except we're taking one of these little cones with us. Oh dear. Going along for the ride, as they say. And then we'll reclaim all the bits and pieces of grass that we can. So we'll go as far as we can so we can find out where the edge of their field is. Well, maybe just in front of that line of the front of the tree to the top right hand side. Don't want to go right onto the boundary. So I think around about there should be fine. Right, square that off. 180. course, these going at on the axes is not going to work all the time. I think it'll be good on this one over here, just because we're close to the border of the next property. There we go. And we'll skirt around this tree line here where the pond is. It's good enough. This area, there's some weeds that don't plough up. It's fine, we'll just plant over them. I don't think the harvester will take them out, so I think it'll be okay. So of course we recovered our wall, we cleared all that rubbish away from. About there, that's fine. Right, so let's go and plough up all the bits and pieces of grass that are in this field. So that's quite a bit of area that we've covered here. Also makes this little area a little bit easier to work in. We've got all the boundaries from the old fields to sort out. Just got to make sure that we've got everything clear to where we can oh, what do you call it? What does one call it where you can seed without cultivating? Direct drill. We can direct drill. Yeah. Comes with age. The ability to not remember, not to forget, we just do not remember certain terms for short periods of time, short-term memory lapses. Quite a bit of this. I wonder, just jump out. Can we clear it with this? Look like it. The thing is, that doesn't look like it. Was a long shot. I think you have to go into the. There's got to be some way of doing it, but it's such a small area of the map that I'm not going to, of the field. I'm not going to spend too much time too much time on it. Certainly not while we're recording and doing an episode. Might investigate it when I'm offline if it worries me enough. Sometimes these things do. Yes, we've got that long strip down the middle to do. Let's start from this side there now and work along the edge of the old field. Right, we'll do this all in a bit of a time lapse and we'll see you once it's done. Right, you're back with me now, and we've just about finished that. I think I see a little bit of something sticking out down here. Just plow that out. And then we'll actually just plow down a little bit further here. Tell you why. I want to put a road in down at the bottom, or a field demarcation area down at the bottom here. And that'll just work out better on ending the field, on ending the field area. So let's just jump out here. Put a road down the bottom here from the edge, I think. Yep. So let's go into landscaping and painting and dirt. I think dirt is what we were using. That's fine. Scoot this across all the way to where we started. Not exactly ideal on this edge here, but it'll work. Square it off a bit. Yeah, so I think it gives us our field here. So it's all this area in the inside. Quick squiz to make sure there's nothing we've missed out. But it's got the left boundary as we're going now. It's a natural boundary. That's the normal field. Perfect. Yeah, so that's field 3 created. jump in this and go and get the cedar out. I don't know where you can plant any root crops now. Check when we get to the top. Or when we get to the cedar, let's put it that way. We will be dividing the other fields up. Maybe not in this episode, but so that we can get some of the other products planted as well. So we're going to end up with one huge field down at the bottom. Still haven't decided whether I'm going to separate them yet. We'll just have a look and see what is plantable right now. Maybe we can put in one big crop and then split the field up at a later stage. First of all, let's see if there's any... Are there any root crops that can be planted now? Because if there are, we'll have to use the planter, not the seeder, of course. So let's go and... What am I doing now? I'm looking in the wrong place. Right. Root crops, normally down at the bottom somewhere. So anything that's green, canola, that we've planted already. Poplar, it's a cover crop. I'm not going to put cover crop in right now. No, so there's no sugar beet. When do we plant sugar beet? Sugar beet plants in March and April, so yeah, so we'll have to leave that. So that means, what else can we plant? We can plant potato. No, that's harvesting again. It's pretty much only canola that can be planted right now. Besides alfalfa. But in September we can plant wheat and barley. And we can plant rye. So let's actually divide that field up into at least two. Do that on, oh, wait a minute. What I want to do is I want to just wait a minute. Let's get the plow back on. While we're doing this, I want to enlarge that or maximize the area that we have left, and then we can make the fields that will go in there. And next month, September. It's September that we're in August. In September we can plant wheat, barley, canola, and rye. We'll probably do some wheat and rye down at that area. But I want to work on the rest of that field. So I'm just going to do the outline first while we're chatting, and then we will do the rest off camera. Just want to clean up this little area here. better. Right, so take it a little bit back from this side. Take us closer to the edge of the next field, but because it's such a long distance and straight distance down, we'll actually get quite a bit of extra land, or extra farmable land, let's put it that way. We are losing all the grass that we were mowing in this, collecting from in between the lands, because we've got that huge grass field going now, so not particularly worried about that. Could take a little bit more there, but yeah, I'm not going to worry about that either. I'm not going to go anywhere for the time being. I'm not going to go any further down than here. This was an area that was pretty tight already when we harvested this field. Flying animals. Right, we'll go. Let's have a look and see if we can get to. Actually, I'm not going to worry about the 90 degrees down here. I'm going to follow the tree line all the way down here. This of course means that our chasing vehicles are not going to, we're going to struggle a little bit when we harvest down here, but that's not a problem. So there's quite a bit of land that can be claimed down in this bottom area. And we'll sort the rest of this out on a time lapse and catch you when it's done. Right, we just about finished the reclaiming of land on this field. Let's finish this off and then we'll pop off and go and see how the rolling is going. And then I'll start dividing this field up by using roads to create a couple of fields. I've got a couple of ideas on that, I think. The field that is less loamy. I think there was some sandy loam, and I can't remember what the other one. I think there are two different other types of soils in the one corner. We're going to make that a second root crop field. We'll see how that goes. Oops, I have to duck through the. I suppose I could claim a bit of land over there, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Duck through the ditch here. It's still working. That doesn't look like it's the most efficient field. Actually, that's not too bad. It's like a couple of spots have been missed. That's probably where more apply. That's more applying problem. Didn't plow that up properly. We'll fix it up next season. I'm not going to disrupt that now. Let's just hop over into that other. Let's see how it's doing. It's been doing a good job, that. Just about finished. Good timing, I think. It's probably going to end now and leave that. See if it picks up that last little bit. It's on course play, so it should. If it was just a normal worker, it would struggle. Fabulous. Let's probably just go back and clean that last little bit up. And then it will be done. So these fields won't be fully productive in this first season. Oh, I'll see. It'll be interesting to see how it handles these dips here. Oh, not too bad. Simply because I haven't loamed the reclaimed areas. But in the next season we should be able to get that all sorted out. Fantastic, I'm loving that. Should finish off now, I would think. Yep, it has. Fold that all up. Was folding. I unfolded it. Oh dear. Alright, we'll just get this back up to the cleaning area, then we'll come back and fetch the other tractor. We have digressed once again. So much so that I forgot what I was going to be doing on that. Oh, I came to have a look at how this operation was going, and then I was going to get onto the separation of the field, so we'll do that as soon as we've parked this off. Oh, we've got to claim some more land. We haven't finished claiming the land because we haven't done the centre bit here yet. Luckily we drove back here. We'll finish that off and get back to you once it's done. Right, you're back with me again. I do believe we've completed that. I think we've claimed just about every bit of land, but we'll keep the tractor here just for the time being, just in case. This is the little strange little area is this little bit down at the bottom here. I'm wondering whether I should... No, leave it as it is. It'll be okay, I think. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We might make little tweaks to this field over time. Right, so let's get up and see if we can put in some roads. Right, so we just have a look at our fields. Okay, so there's the grass field. Of course, at the top is the farmyard. We've got the big grass field, a couple of little spots in there that need to be taken care of eventually. That's field 1. Field 2 over there, which has now got canola in it. Rolled, everything. I think it needs to be weeded. But we'll wait for the crop to come up on that. And we'll weed it, put some herbicide onto it. That over there is field 3, which looks like almost like a triangle. Got one fairly flat side, and so that's going to be our root crop field. And I think that's going to be big enough for sugar beet and that to produce sugar. Then we've got this huge field here. And that is fantastic, really. It's not perfectly square. Alright, you're back with me again after the little aerial shots. So I'm going to use the plow to give the basic division of this big field up here. So I'm going to drive down this edge. So that's the top. I'm going to just do this by feel. As I say, we can change it at a later stage. It's not carved in stone. So if we park, go down here. So we've got quite a bit on that side. We've got quite a bit on that side. Right, so let's try and get up to 90 degrees. Which way we go? Degrees. Let's see where we hit. Thing is, with ploughing, it doesn't really matter because so it's straight across here. What I'll do is I'll put the roads down the center of this cross that we're going to make now. Right, so there we can get the gist for the... So we've got field 3 there. It'll be field 4 there. Field 5. Field 4 is fairly small. Field 5 is a little bit bigger than that. Field 6 is probably the biggest of those 4. And field 7 is another slightly smaller field as well. Didn't really get the center. But that's okay. I'm quite happy with those size fields. Different size fields, we can do different crops in them. Gives us lots of options. Let's just go through it, have a look at the field. So this is the farmyard now. That's all its changes. It gives us an indication, though the reclaimed areas that we've plowed up in that top field are creating a little bit of confusion, I would think. So there's field 1, which is the big grass field. If we come down to this side here, this is field 2, which has got canola in it. This is going to be our root crop field. That's field 3, field 4. Over there, fair size field. In field 5, slightly bigger. And then field 6, probably about the same size as field 5. And then field 7, which of course has got the ditch running down the side of it, is also an oddish shaped field, but not too bad. So most of these fields will have at least 2 sides which are fairly square, because we should have right angles down the middle there. Right, with that shot, I think that's where we're going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed this episode. You've enjoyed watching me restructure our fields. Let me know what you think about the field restructuring in the comments. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it. I kind of like it. It's going to work for me, I think. If not, I'll change it. In any case, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Cheerio.